When junior golfer Katelyn Dambaugh was a senior in high school, she found out what sacrificing for your country truly meant. Major Walter David Gray was an air liaison officer in the 13th Air Support Operations Squadron who married Katelyn's close family friend.
Oh, he was an amazing guy. He was really funny. I was his flower girl in his wedding when I was 6, so it was a couple years before that, I guess, is when I officially met him.
Growing up, Katelyn remembered David always being a present force in her life. But on August 8, 2012, Major Gray was killed by a suicide bomber in Kunar Province, Afghanistan.
My team of 6 were protecting our brigade commander, and we had an element of 28 coalition forces to include Afghan National Army, and we were in Asadabad, the city of Asadabad, walking in down the streets. We were going to a security meeting when we were targeted by 2 suicide bombers, and he had a dead man's trigger, which means he had already pressed the trigger prior to walking towards us, and as he hit the ground chest first, he let go of the trigger and he detonated.
I was at home after golf practice one day, and we heard that from our pastor that someone had died and was killed over in Afghanistan because his daughter married a guy in the Air Force. And so our pastor called us and told us about it like the night it happened, and we were just and I was in complete shock. Like, my whole family, we were just crying. Like, we had no idea what was going on. We didn't think it was real, and you know, it was just a really hard time for all of us.
In the months after, Katelyn struggled to get back on the golf course.
I mean, it was hard. It was really hard to go back to doing, you know, daily routines and all that, because he was on my mind nonstop, and his wife Heather and his 3 kids. He has 3 young children. They were all on my mind constantly. I mean, it took a while for me to be able to get back out there and, you know, go through the regular routine, but no matter what, like, I always thought that he would want me to do my best and just keep doing what I do.
Although Major Gray now lives as a memory in Katelyn's mind, she still takes with her the lessons that she has learned through David's sacrifices.
You know, he was someone who unfortunately ended up paying the ultimate sacrifice for doing something that he was passionate about, and I just think that that's the main thing, like, that he wants people to know. Like, he felt like that was his calling, like that's what he was supposed to do, and you know, that's what he did.
Dambaugh credits the strength that she has learned from Major Gray near the top of the list for the success that she has earned in her college golf career, and much of that is because she carries him with her every time she plays.
My coach allowed me to put David's name on my bag in his honor, and inside my bag is a piece of paper that has his story, like how I knew him, like, and all that stuff. And you know, it's just really cool to be able to honor him in that way. And everybody asks me about the bag, like, who is that on your bag, when I go to tournaments and when I'm just practicing. And I love talking about him because, I mean, he's somebody who should be known.